Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with something new today. For those of you who love crumb quilting, I am taking you to the next level. We are going to be doing confetti quilting. Yes, confetti. So you're going to need pieces of fabric like that. Now, don't panic. We only use these to start a block. We're going to be using big pieces of fabric along with this. The whole idea of a confetti quilt is to have like one general color for the background, like a white solid. I'm going to be using a tone on tone, white on off-white. I have several different prints. If you have something tone on tone like that, then you can, mix it up just to give it some more interest and not just solid white. Or if you wanted to, it depends on what color confetti you'll be using. If you're using a lot of light pieces, you could have a background that's all black or grunge or whatever. So let's just start this and then we'll figure things out as we go. But the whole idea is when you put your quilt blocks together, you're just going to have little tiny flecks of color that look like confetti. You could have some blocks with 4 or 5 pieces of confetti. You could have some major spaces with no confetti at all. Think of it like, if people throw confetti, it might be on the ground in piles in some places and then nothing in some places and then maybe just one piece on the ground or one piece stuck in your glasses, that kind of thing. It just blows around. So there's no rules to this other than just piecing and having fun. Now, I have seen some confetti quilts that they're very, just lined up, a block with a little piece of confetti. And, I'm not really thrilled about the look of that one, but I have seen some that almost the whole quilt is like white with just a pile of confetti on the bottom. I don't know, it's totally up to you. I just want to show you how to make the blocks, and let's get started. So I have to have some little tiny pieces, and I need some strips. I cut various strips, different widths. This is, I don't know, maybe like 2.5 or maybe 3. And some narrow strips. And we're just going to start putting our little tiny pieces on this, just like we do with crumb quilting. The only difference is we don't need all kinds of crumbs. We just need some confetti, some strips, and we're going to build some nice blocks. And I'm going to just use this one strip right now. Maybe I can switch it up for the other two. Let's just trim this. And let's use this one that's dotted. Let's do one more. Now, if you don't have little tiny pieces like that, well, you're just taking little narrow strips. I'm making mine all 4-sided. You don't need 5 or 6 sides on a little tiny piece, but you can cut wonky. That's always encouraged. And I think I would like some even narrower background strips also. That's one idea, because I made a few of these. And that's one idea that I think I would like. So I'm just creating all little pieces that have confetti and background. And you just want to, have some straight edges. And I'm finger pressing. There's no way I'm going to an iron each time. And I'm going to make the white short on that. And look, these things that you can't get rid of that thread. There's a new piece of confetti for another quilt. It's just such an obsession. I'm actually going to toss that because I can't start saving bags and bags of those things. Now we're going to put these on another strip that's white. I'm going to take a different print. It doesn't matter if which way you put it, you just want to make sure at least one edge of the confetti is touching this strip on this edge. Like, I don't want to connect this white to there. My confetti's down here. We're trying to put this confetti in the center of all the white, so we always have to have confetti touching this edge. Take another one, confetti touching this edge. Again, we are going to put these on another strip. And I'm going to use a wide strip this time. Just, I don't know, just because I can, I guess. Let's see, do I have one that I've already started? And again, the confetti has to touch this edge. Let's swap out. And let's go back to narrow, just because we can. Just let your seams go whatever way they want to go. Don't worry about it. If you have scrappy pieces like this that you trimmed, keep those. Those are big. You need to keep those. Now we're going to just do the final round. Oops, I have a couple more here. So I need another strip. I'm going with narrow again. Or you can use things like this, you know what I mean, jelly beans, so you're not feeling like you're wasting fabric. So let's do that. I'm just going to put this here. And you want to make sure that last edge of the confetti is touching the edge of this fabric. Oh, let's see. Let's send something else through. Let's do something wide for this guy. This one's getting all florals. That's okay. Something else on here. If you're using just one color background, like a solid black, you know, there's nothing easier than that. You're just going to build around and around with the same fabric, and you can use up any little scraps as you go. Now look at that. Look at that piece of confetti. Let me change this lighting. Ugh, I think I was on the wrong setting this whole time. We'll end on a good note, I hope. See how tiny? Let's look at these others. Oh, this guy didn't get finished. Got to finish this guy. I'm just going to put him on this scrap right here. See? Isn't that cute? Oh my God. When I trim, I'm leaving everything big, and then I can trim more if I need to later. Because now we're going to start putting these into blocks. So let's say we want to make a block, I don't know, maybe let's go with maybe 5 by 5 or 6 by 6. So I have a piece here with a piece of confetti. Now, maybe I want some confetti kind of close to that one. Let's see, this has to go like that. And I'm going to just trim this off here. Let's put the two pieces of red together like they belong together. Or maybe not. Let's maybe put this blue here and then the red down here. Oh, that's awfully cute. So I'm going to sew these two together. See, I'm trying to find something for this side. And let's just put a piece of the background down here. This should be big enough. Okay, I'm going to go press this. And you know how much I love all the lines. I love the lines. So in a quilt like this, you'll have some areas where there's lots of lines. I didn't even press that good. Well, I'll finger press it. So again, now I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to sew this to this. So I'm going to just eyeball and make a kind of a straight line here. And let's just slap that on there like that. And let's see, I can trim down here a little bit. And we'll go. Oh, I don't even want to show you. It's so cute. Look. Some of you think I'm insane for liking this. I absolutely love this so much. I can't even imagine a whole quilt with just little spots of color like that. People will think that you worked so hard and you didn't. Oh my God, this is awesome. And I do have ideas for making this even easier. So let me just show you some of the other things I did. Little blocks like this, and this is when I started thinking how I would like these closer together. I just would have to trim some of the white, you know, like let's pretend it was trimmed and then I wanted it like that. See, I really like some close together like that. Let's do that. Oh, see how cute. I don't know. It's just making me think that I am nuts. And let's see, let me sew this to here. See, now there's no stopping me. I'm on a roll. Oh. He's all alone over there. I love it. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to try right now to make a couple of 5-inch blocks. I should have enough here. Oh, I got 5. Oh, yes. Okay. This one, I'm good this way. I need to add that way. Now, if I want, and I think I will, I'm going to add just some of the background. Like I said, we don't want this to take 20 years. We want to just have some little flecks of color in there. So take a strip. Oh, I want to make sure it's wide enough. If I do that, no, that won't be 5. Yeah, that's just cutting it too close. So let me go a little wider. Let's do this guy right here. You can just cut various strips of background so you always have something to work with. Okay, I will press these so I have another one that can be trimmed to 5. Look, I got all these guys. Let's turn this into 1 so I can have some things close together. So if I did something like that, and then maybe, I don't know, like that, and that, and that, I should be able to get a 5-inch block if I do something like this. So these two together. I think I'm good. It's a long time later. I edited this whole video, and when I got to the end, I realized that when I showed you the pressed and trimmed blocks, that whole time I wasn't recording. So I'm recording the ending now. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the blocks? It's breathtaking. It's not. I don't know how come I get so excited over things like this, but I do. All right, here we go. I trimmed them all to 5 inches. Look at that. I love this one so much with that little one down there. Ah. And then we have this guy with these lovely lines going on. So happy. And then this one just kind of came out with like, looks like a, 5 dots of a die or something. But how super cool is this? Now remember, you can have filler blocks, 5 inches or whatever you want to do, or you could piece some of these and then put a whole strip of background. But try to make your background have some lines in it, just to make me happy. Remember my trick where I would just take a strip? Do I have a strip of fabric here? I have fabric everywhere, but nothing available. You know how I would just take one strip and fold it over and sew just to open it so I could have that line? You can do things like that. You probably saw me do that before. I wish I had 4 pieces so we could do a 4 patch, but I don't. We have 3, and I certainly don't have time to do more. But I have already taken some pictures, and you're going to see that coming up. And you can just see, you know, like if you were to put it together, or let's just pretend it's a 4-patch like this. I don't know, you can't see too much. You know, it's just cool to have little spots, and you can decide and turn things and say, I like all these little spots close to each other. And then, you know, like I said, I just love it so much. I'm definitely going to be doing more. I wish I could do an entire quilt top. You know, I could if I did, you know, just a couple squares like this even per week, but I just get so involved with so many things that I just end up, you know, not finishing. And that's my goal, is to just show you guys different things. I don't have to complete every project. That would be, you know, nobody can do that. Not with the amount of time I spend with my fabric sales and, you know, with recording and all that jazz. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some ideas. Just have fun with it. Give it a try. And I will be back with some tips, because I have some easier ways that we can do this. Thank you for watching. Bye.